I'm KenShuMC with InUPressMC hosting the story Bold Vold. We have a series of medieval fantasy for you from our InUPress education. This story is about a Minecraft character called Bold Vold. Let me get into it now with you, and welcome to Bold Vold story chapter 1. Waking up on the wrong side of my new bed, I look out the opaque window as the sun rises over the horizon. Wiping my eyes, I grin awkwardly sidelong. Damn creepers over the wall are moaning again. I stretch, reaching for the ceiling, and then I look around the barren room at the guest house in the Pixlor city. I groan, thinking, InUPress did a good job of rebuilding this after the creeper fire burnt the top floor off and the roof. Walking briskly outside, I sniff the crisp air, getting a whiff of the shit from the stockyards at the south and the acrid stench of the sulfuric reek from the bubbling lava pit behind the house. Shrugging halfway non-committedly, I tour the city, looking for a plot to claim as my own. I want a plot near the exit gate that leads to the road to the castle, near where I'd be building. Discovering one plot, closer to the western man gate, which is near the courtyard station and the Chamberlain InUPress house. I claim this plot by fencing it in and placing the house's cobblestone foundation. Despite several creeper explosions during my building of the house and the harvesting, I succeeded in constructing Vold House in Pixlor City. Turns out to be a fine birch and diorite specimen of a house. Planting my yard's gardens, I then leave the city to seek out the castle site following the highway. Discovering KenShu's planned outline for the castle site and his dirt outpost building, I endure multiple creeper explosion attacks as I build my house and the shop for the construction of the castle. So now, let the construction of the castle begin. Wow! This location is mob central. Attack after attack as I get busy in closing off several exits from the underground by terraforming the area. I next set up the farming by expanding the fields and corrals made by KenShu and InUPress. I then move forward to build the central courtyard decking with the foundation, the statue of Earl Harstel as the castle's main monument. Next, I find I need a freight yard and a central storage warehouse for the castle, which I construct. With these set up, the mob seems to be getting worse and the pillagers seem to be rampaging more frequently. Seeing that I found a villager's village by the lake, I build a road to it from the castle, and then I determine the layout of the construction of a rail line to it from the station by the castle. Ready now for enchanting of items, for an improved quality of life, I determined to build a new enchanting tree in the castle, including an enchanting library. Successfully building the platform in the new tree I built, I continued downward in the mine to explore Y12. There, to acquire the obsidian to build an enchanting table and gather enough of the rare stone for the castle's nether gate. This makes life so much more interesting than having survived long enough now from the mobs and pillagers attack. I have levels experience enough to enchant my weapons, armor, and tools. Following all this, I build enough bookshelves to complete an enchanting library. Having exhausted myself several times and survived many attacks and endured the rebuilding of parts of buildings, I start the next phase of the story by building the castle smithy in Earl Harstel's manor. I swear I can hear the rumblings of other people in the area. Others beside the ravaging pillagers and exploding creepers and attacking mobs. Maybe I'm tired of the endless monotony of harvesting and mining and building. Maybe now the voices in my head are playing sentences and talking with me. Am I going toxic on myself? Am I, Vold the Bold, losing my boldness or cranking it up to meet others? So this is KenShu asking, is our hero maybe not a hero? He is our protagonist of these stories. Will he be bold or turn out to be cold? I look forward to writing this series of stories for you and hearing from you in our comments what you think. I'm your host, KenShuMC, for series on InUPressMC, YouTube, KenShuMC. Thank you. Have a good day. Goodbye.